Hello there everyone, and welcome back to more XCOM Chimera Squad. We basically rapid fired our way to the next phase of our investigation with the Progeny? So, things are going incredibly well for me, especially now that I have Godmother and Axiom that kind of serve as my main frontline agents. I want to call them soldiers, but they're agents in this case, and they have been demolishing everything, and I'm hoping that's going to continue here for the next part of the mission. But we have this situation to deal with, so we're going to tackle that right now. Nice simple way to deal with that unrest. And best of all, since it's going to be Friday tomorrow, all three of these central regions are going to be brought down to one unrest. So that's going to give me a lot of wiggle room, a lot of breathing room at least. Now it's just a question of which do I want to bring down? Since well, really, it is a bit of a dice roll because regardless of what I pick, this one mission here is going to be at 3 unrest, and then there's going to be 2 other ones that I'll have to worry about as well. So it's going to be a bit of a dice roll if I'm going to even have to worry about the anarchy still. But even then, that's being managed pretty well, but it's slowly increasing, so we can't dare get complacent. And with that said, I have a special operations to get an extra free field team. So I think after that's done with Kirip, I'm probably going to try and reduce the unrest on everything, at least to help manage this some. Maybe even an anarchy, but it seems like we're tackling that well, especially with what, 4, soon to be 5 and 6 field teams that are going to be rank 3. And that should unlock even more potential with what I'm learning with the Major Crimes Task Force. If I could get them all to rank 3, then I'm bringing Anarchy down by 3. But enough of me going on here. You're not here to listen to my mumbling, right? Well, that's probably part of the reason you're here, since so far these missions have been pretty damn straightforward, I won't lie. Thankfully, since there was a couple of scares there, with the dang poor explosion on Shelter, and that rough mission we had before there, which was probably due to my own poor positioning and not being diligent enough with my skills, since I was trying to conserve them. Otherwise, not really much else to really change. I just got so much money I don't know what to do with it. Which is a bit of a problem, but the armor is going to complete tomorrow, and that's probably going to be a great way to burn a lot of that cash. So security doors, regular doors. I do wonder if we want a key card for this, because it sounds like we may need it. It sounds like. Otherwise, it seems pretty straightforward. We got sorcerers and alkalites to deal with. So, I do need to make it a point to deal with the alkalites, simply because they have the guaranteed chance to hit with their soul fire, which is gonna hurt.
We caught the Progeny in the middle of a bank heist.
You had me at we caught the Progeny.
Well, Zephyr's all into this. So +1 damage, so I gotta keep that in mind, and +3 mobility for all units. I like where this is going. And it's only 2 encounters, let's keep that in mind. And 7 enemies. So we're gonna have to take a look at what we're up against here. And it would be nice if someone panicked. I doubt it's gonna happen. So, there's our sorcerer. You're not aggressive though. Which is why I'm seriously considering ignoring you. Especially with almost a guaranteed kill. Although if you're lit on fire, that will kill you. Do I chance that though? Because you are the top 2 priority, as well as our sorcerer. So I say we chance this shot with Axiom. Full damage there, nice. Do I chance the Alpha Strike? I know I said I have to try and not try and be conservative, but we already dealt with one of the aggressors, so I may want to hang on to that for next turn. I may do overtime, depending on how this plays out. And you're gonna survive, or at least you're gonna get a shot at us. Oh, and there's a second sorcerer too, which is gonna be annoying. There's a lot of alkalites even. So yeah, maybe I just punch you. You're immune to psychic effects, so you're probably gonna survive. I'm just wondering, where would Sephra get cover? She shouldn't get cover there because she's not gonna get to use the wall. You may get half cover here, I want to believe, but we really do need to understand how well that works with Sephra. So do I kill you or not? Because without a doubt the brute's going to take a shot. And you're surprised, so why not? At least try it. Is that close enough? Yep, fire's going to kill you. Alright, not the best position I would have liked. I would have preferred you to use the computer desk, but we'll go with it. Alright, so, ooh, we have to actually kill a sorcerer. We have an easy answer to that. Yeah, we have a really easy answer to that. I just honestly don't know if Quake ends my turn or not. Because there used to be little icons on the right here for things like shots, particularly when they end the turn, but oh, it says it'll end the turn there, but does this? Okay, I know where to look now at least. So here's what I have in mind: Adrenal Surge. We're gonna smash our friend here. It puts Axiom in a bad spot, but it likely will enrage him. And I can flashbang if I feel I'll need it as well. So go in, get your free smash in. That's unfortunate. Now,
ready for action.
Now for the real fun. Just make them very,
Who wants some?
very, and I'm gonna say this 5 times, very,
On the
very,
edge.
very angry.
Wired up.
Dragged on a little bit
done.
more than needed, but it's probably the safest way to do this after all. And actually, I want rapid fire on you. What are my odds to hit? Because you still technically... I think I will commit to just team working with you. Who gets to go? Alkalite, who's disoriented, and you. So, I want to say goodnight to you.
Hostile killed.
And you're disoriented, so I don't expect much.
Next
Like I
time
said,
aim for my head.
I don't expect much. Now, I have the run and gun ability, and it only is on a cooldown. Although it doesn't really matter if I don't have an ability. This is one of those situations I would love to have flush, because as you can clearly see, I don't really need 2 action points for this. So I'm wondering how to best take advantage of this. Brute gets to go after Sephra, you're disoriented. But Sephra probably would not kill you is the problem. And Sephra might be better up there anyway for double damage. And I already know you're dead. I don't even have to chance it, but... Actually, what's my damage looking like? 7 and 9. I would like to kill both of you. It's not quite gonna happen, though. But I can slow you down, that might make the difference.
Shifting.
So we're gonna teamwork Axiom for that rapid fire. Save our civilian, even though we don't really need it for the bonus rewards that we're probably gonna get. And this should kill you just for the fire alone.
One less target.
I gotta keep in mind I need prisoners.
Reloaded.
That's another factor to this. But we're gonna take our point blank rapid fire shot, which is not really point blank. And not even the most impressive I would like, but we'll take it nonetheless. Because if one of those
Armor
hits, that
soften the
helps a
blow.
lot. So you're saved. Now let's try and take some prisoners. You may not like what happens here. Well,
That's wide.
you should have shot Axiom, but I guess Axiom had cover. It's what I think happened there.
Splintering. Smash the hostile.
Perfect.
By
So
the numbers.
that's one of our 5. We can slow you down easily. And soften you up for a good
Trading
hit.
places.
And you are basically slowed down to the point that, yeah, everyone can basically
Reflect
jump
on
on
your
you.
choices.
And it regenerates the health too. Perfect. Now, sadly, I want to subdue these targets. And Sephiroth would be perfect for you. There's just no way for me to be gentle with this thrall, is there? The only exception is maybe I hunker down and let Axiom punch first. Because
Government.
Axiom should not kill him out. Unless he
Need to
enrages.
reload.
I could regret this because he
Hello,
enraged.
neighbor.
He dodged, but the stun pays off. Now, Sephiroth, you do your thing.
Demolishing.
Night night. And just get yourself in position, even though you don't really need it, I think, Sephiroth. Your mobility is astounding. And Shelter should be able to take him out easily, no matter what.
Hostile still up.
Doesn't quite have the mobility, but he has a guaranteed hit. If
I
I
have to move.
Well, actually, I may want to save Hail of Bullets, because I can slow him down, and actually, Axiom gets to go next, so let's conserve the Hail of Bullets. Just in case.
No ammo.
Don't worry. You don't need ammo where you're going. You just need your raw fists. Raw strength.
Subdue the target.
Or the hilt of your gun, I suppose, in this case. Nice and simple.
There's no hostages in the lobby, just Progeny bank robbers.
Pace yourselves. There are more in the vault.
So, what do we have this time? Okay, security door, that's what I'm prepared for. Last units through guaranteed to land their hits, so that sounds like something for Shelter, and it's completely safe. I just sadly won't bust through the door, which isn't really a concern, honestly. And I already used teamwork, so... Oh. Let me see, what do you have there? Another flash bomb. So, fewer and aggressive enemies, well, it's completely safe for one. And Shelter is guaranteed to get his hit, which also is with trank rounds.
Follow me.
Throwing grenade.
Now, what do we have here? A bunch of residents. So I want to deal with them. You'll probably just burn death. Yeah, you just burn to death, basically. If you're not already dead. Yep, you're just dead. Unless I want to take you prisoner. Although Sephiroth is better in some other spots here. Ooh, you're a sight for sore eyes. I wonder what's new with you. All the more reason I need to take these residents seriously, I think. Because those two can synergize incredibly well. And I have shotguns, without a doubt. I need to take out some of these thralls. I'm guaranteed to get a hit. Actually, I just don't want a chance with this. Considering the guaranteed hit, this is a good opportunity to learn what you can do, I guess. As low as I am to admit it. Let's learn what you're capable of. You're not dead. But I recognize this layout. you're just gonna burn to death. Codex
I
is gonna
trust in
do.
her command.
Nope. Codex is probably gonna do Codex things. And we, without a doubt, need to contain you. That's assuming you're not immune to mental effects. Yeah, friendly fire. That's not gonna hurt our
Flashbang
Viper
out.
friend.
Another way to knock heads.
Okay, disorientation I'm fine with. That limits what you can do. And no way I can safely use Quake. So we're just gonna take out a Thrall here. Ooh, we could potentially get rid of an Alkalite. I'm just trying to make sure. Do you have cover there? Because the overlay down the bottom is terrible right now. So it's impossible to know if I'm getting a flank on him or not. Because I don't know if technically that counts as cover for him there. So, lit on fire, you immediately die.
Target killed.
Well, I was expecting the fire to
That's a
kill you.
relief.
But damn, was that a hit. For more reasons than one with how he flew over the table, or the stand.
Incompetent.
So I need to... I can do AoE damage. You're gonna burn to death, but... there's no way I can hit both of you. And I'd rather not... yeah, I might as well just burn the overdrive serum. What's this? Just clear lobby. So this doesn't sound all that difficult. So just take your punch, parry, and we need one more prisoner.
Target down for good.
I wonder if we could take a Codex home. Although, it's not a ridiculous idea if I just knock out the Resident. Although if the Thrall's about to go, I might as well take him seriously. I think that's the plan.
Still in the fight.
As much as I love having run and gun, Godmother has so much mobility, it doesn't really matter, it almost feels like. Because keep in mind, Alpha Strike's in effect. It's just terrible in judging when I burn all my move, I guess. But yeah, she doesn't really need run and gun with these kind of layouts. It won't be until the final mission that maybe she benefits from it. Or at least the final mission of the Progeny. Since those tend to be bigger areas, I believe. Anyways, good night. And
Reloading.
that was quite the hit, too. Yep, you're dead. So I wouldn't mind slowing you down. And I'm really hoping that Codex doesn't
Swapping
clone itself.
position.
That's kind of what I'm afraid of, but we'll know in a moment.
Postponing target.
Nope, just slowed it down nicely. So it is not possible for me to hit both of them, is there? Looks like there's a small chance I can, and Close Combat Specialist was also trigger. Okay, that's what I want. Perfect. I could not ask for much better. Now, subdue our Codex. Sorcerer sadly gets to have its fun, but
We accept
CCS
your gift.
might kill her. Ow.
Took a wound. I can manage.
Well, you could tell I was not prepared for that ability, but it's good to learn of it.
Fracturing.
Now, just finish her off. Yeah, just finish her off with subdues, even though we don't really need it.
That was
You
my
can't-
fault.
Can't say no to 100%.
Arrested the target.
Oh, waves. So 2 reinforcements there. And third one over here. So Godmother can cover one of these really easily. So I think Godmother goes over here. With that said. And then I have everyone else potentially overwatching over here. I need to see what the Overwatch looks like. Speaking of which, okay. Yeah, you wouldn't have the best angle to hit there, so... Ooh, that's unfortunate. Godmother's not going to get to go until late. Until after they come in. So that's an opportunity lost there. But at least you could demolish them over there pretty well. Let's see, if you do a preparation, where does that put you? I don't know if it's actually helpful is the problem. Because you literally can't do anything until they start showing up. Now, this looks like a good spot for you. Get your Overwatch going. See if we can at least kill one of them off.
I'll cover the squad.
And Godmother, you're...
No ammo.
Her
Well,
path
two-
is clear.
Okay, only 2 of them. Nothing too scary. We could easily one-shot one of them. I figured it'd be a third. Well, that was a waste of Overwatch.
On the move.
You know what's not a waste? Godmother's turn right now. Although she doesn't get to kill, she doesn't get to reload. Which isn't too much of an issue. And
Hostile down.
I just saw for the briefest moment that our ammo got
Reloaded.
replenished. So that kind of gave away that was a kill for me. Even before we saw the shot. Now reinforcements coming in soon. I probably could have positioned Godmother better with that said. And I'd rather just Overwatch with you, don't I? Because the amount of damage you could do is worth just overwatching in case. Huh. Oh, you just got punched. And you lost your weapon was disabled because of that. So I kind of can ignore you. And that probably allows Sephiroth to do a crowd control, so... Let's try this again. Again, Godmother could have been positioned better. But this is a good opportunity here. Poor Shelter and Axiom are doing terribly on the Overwatch.
Drop the hostile.
And it still pays off.
Should have been my kill.
Ooh, and reroll. We reload even when it's not my turn. Perfect. Now, let's make it even better for us, shall we?
Target
No.
down.
Sadly, no fire assault. But, easy way to clean up this wave. Although, again, I should have moved Godmother. Well, that was about as good a spot as she could get for both of them. Unless I put her right there, dang it. I really need to start putting more time into planning these out, I suppose.
Covering.
Because clearly Axiom and Shelter are doing absolutely nothing with their turns. We still got this.
Looking for targets.
We still got this corner. No
I'm
one's getting
running
past us. We'll see if that's true. Oof. That looked painful, and it wasn't... Crashing the table looked more painful than the shot. Okay. It took us 3 turns, but that strategy was flawless. It just was embarrassingly bad for the first 2 turns. But a damn good mission nonetheless there. And it's a lot of the reason why I've been enjoying Godmother and Axiom. But thankfully, we're going to get new gear to allow us some more agents to play. Mastercrafted armor, Mind Lash is also done, and more credits for our efforts.
Good work. Without hard currency, the city's recovery efforts would grind to a halt.
Oh boy. Ooh, so now we have to fight Archons potentially, or fight Codexes. Interesting. Which do I prefer fighting most? I know codexes can be a nightmare, but if they're like XCOM 2, autoloading should not be a problem, unless it's with Godmother, since she doesn't really have an autoloader. Archons are just very meaty. They're going to have a lot of health, but I should be able to manage them. And that's now 3 dark events, which we can't even see all the dark events here, sadly. So we have no idea. There we go. It's update. It just took a moment. No promotion, sadly. I was kind of...
let's get to it. You people hear this bonded stare crap? Whoever's behind it knows their way around Advent propaganda. They say don't talk, don't think, but let me tell you how the world is. That's your first clue. The voice on the radio is never your friend.
Says the guy on the radio. So Mind Lash is done. Who do we have available for training? Because we are starting to knock these out pretty well. Heightened reflexes. Oh, that removes your dodge, which I will have to seriously consider that at some point, but there's no urgency yet, and I want to keep getting you trained. Wow. So return fire is the only one I can think of, so Terminal, feel free to unlock your potential, and we'll consider Guardian at some point. This is going well for us, if I do say so myself. And I want to play with Puppeteer some more, but what do we have available for research? Just mastercrafted weaponry. Ooh, 2 agents on the assembly, and 2 agents on special operations, so I'm wondering... Is there one for demo training? Not that it really matters, I want to continue improving my weaponry. It's just a question of what I want, and I think I want to improve Furge, because I feel like he could still be really good against the Progeny. So let's get him improved. At least start working towards it. Now, moment of truth. Let's get our armor. 3 HP, 1 additional item slot. Wait, I'm wondering, is this on top of the regular armor? Because I think what's happening here is we're just getting additional armor and 1 additional hit point, as opposed to everything it says there. Is what I think. Otherwise, I am happy for it. Now let's keep these guys going. Although...
The Progeny uses psionic relays to coordinate their forces, but that's impossible without serious automation. They must rely on modified Advent tech to pull this off. Locate and confiscate it to disrupt their operations.
Sounds like a plan to me. 11 days though, so we're gonna have to see about managing this. And sadly, I am gonna have to deal with an anarchy next tomorrow, looks like. It is looking likely. Free field team, cannot say no to that. And a plasma grenade, which we've been doing well without explosives. And I'm still wondering how exactly they work. They would be great at destroying cover, but destroying cover hasn't really been needed at this point. I want the free field team, and speaking of which, we have the intel. And special operations to get another one will be done soon. And I kind of want... Sadly, from what we learned, I can't get access to this operation reveal right away, so... And what do I get here? An additional -1 unrest for complete missions. That doesn't sound too bad. But I think I want to increase my progress with the faction, or the main objective. So I'm going to try my luck to see if I get lucky here. Okay, there we go. I was wondering why that didn't show before, but I immediately get the benefit from this mission, so it's worth it. And 2 more field teams to go with it. Perfect. We're going to have 7 field teams at rank 3, and I'm excited for it. Can we just manage the unrest? Because it could be a bit of a mess if we don't manage it well. Alright. So nothing's really going to change. 2 encounters, door and vehicle. So it sounds like we're going to be breached into a building. And growth industry. This is our objective, a growth industry in Renova Heights. I wonder what this mission entails. Hostiles capture a scientist. Oh, we have to rescue someone. Okay. Sounds good to me. And we automatically have the armor, I assume. Yes, we do. Everyone has armor. Everyone has health. It just doesn't want to show it here. Which almost makes me feel like the game's lying to me. Almost. Now, let's continue with these rapid-fire missions, maybe. If they go simply. Ooh, this is different.
Prepare to recover friendly VIP.
Not a problem at all. They clearly did not see us coming. Especially when we're backing into the objective area. So last unit will be routed. That's perfect for shelter, since I don't really plan on moving with him very much. I don't expect the flash bomb to work very well, but she does have Alpha Strike to help with that. Let's do this.
Keep behind me.
Grenade out.
Sadly, no one got disoriented. No surprise there. Well, we did hit someone. It's just that they don't care. Okay, Bomber, you're scary. Thrall, you're an easy enough kill. But I think I'm okay taking a hit from you. So I'd rather deal with the Sorcerer. And if I'm so lucky, Zephyr might be able to just kill you outright. So I think next our... let's see. Gotta be mindful. Am I worried about any hunker down abilities? In the slightest. It's hard to really say. So let's deal with the Bomber since he is surprised. Sadly missed. Okay, I was a little bit worried I could not go after you for some reason. And Disorient would be useful here. I don't have to worry about the grenade. Is there any alkalites that could be problematic? You over there. So am I worried about the Bomber or the Alkalite? I think I'm worried about the Alkalite. And that will hurt the accuracy of the one shooting me, which immediately pays off. Just for that alone. Aww. I would have liked to knock you out, but you're dead. Bonus objective. And I think because they're disoriented, they didn't do their alert stance. Which is fine by me. Now, how do I want to do this? Because there's a lot of things I could do. Punch you, shoot him. The things I could do are nearly unlimited. Sadly, Quake's not really an option. They're too good at positioning. I'm glad for it, because imagine how much more easier this mission could be. Do I use a flashbang, though? Who goes? The Thrall I could potentially kill. Hitman. Alkalite's disoriented, so you won't do much.
Over the edge.
I'm okay if Axiom takes a hit from the Thrall at least. He's kind of meant for it. I just might miss, sadly. Without the hollow field or hollow targeting benefit. Ah. Okay, so I have shotgun for you, but I think I want to deal with our hitman friend. If I'm so lucky to get a critical hit and max damage, that might kill him.
Deflection. That's some tough armor.
Nope. So
Would you stop that?
So I either let the hitman go and just he burns to death, or I take him out now.
No luck for them.
How do I want to do this? Because Brute's gonna get to go. Trooper I could kill. Not really good cover for Godmother though. I could ventilate, but it wouldn't give me a kill. Only problem with that. Ventilate could cause the car to explode, which might get a kill that way. I don't know if that counts for Godmother getting the kill though. For the purposes of reloading. And I have run and gun. This is a situation for a run and gun too. Where do I go? Well, without a doubt, Godmother probably... You can't run down there, so I'm going to get point blank with the Brute. Because Close Combat
Clearing a
Specialist is
path.
great here. I'm just wondering, would Close Combat Specialist trigger if I'm literally right next to him when he melees me?
Changing position.
Next time, faster.
Oh, she's going as fast as she can. Now we'll need to start planning for some prisoners. So you die next turn, I can ignore you unless I want to just knock someone out.
Ugh, that's the stink of organ damage.
Push through the pain.
Oh yeah, that was a mistake. I did not build up my rage, did I? Which could have got the kill there. It would have been a
Bracketing
wasted
target.
kill though. Now I hope I don't pay for that. Now, I want to try and get these prisoners. So can we try and prepare them for that? Well, we ignore your armor, so let's at least soften you up. Stun is probably the best I could ask for there. And then just grab the
Transferring.
objective.
Don't stray too far.
I'm really hoping that Brute does not do more damage to me. I want CCS to work here. Nope,
Can keep going.
it's because I was already too close, dang it, that's a shame. Well, I'm learning something new, and now you're also dead. So how do I best want to do this? Because you're rooted, so let's just slow people down. And how likely are you to... I'm not even going to chance a 91 for crying out loud. There's a reason we're giving him... We gave him the Hail of Bullets skill. Or at least the gun for it.
One less to worry about.
You're stunned, you can't do anything. Oh, I was wondering if they were regenerating health or something that I wasn't privy to. So Godmother gets to go, and then she gets a chance to regenerate. And Sephra can punch the trooper, so we'll gamble a bit that Sephra could do something about him. Well, I take more prisoners.
Subdue the target.
Nope, you're free to do what Alkalites do, sadly.
Your tether unbroken.
Which should not be too much of a problem, right? I wonder if that ability ignores armor or not. Because it wouldn't be an issue. So I can cripple you or knock you out. And I like the idea of knocking you out. And this will give Godmother a chance to regenerate a bit more health. Shelter gets to slow down the bomber. Simply put. Oh, you can't reach him. We have an easy answer for that, but oh, you can't reach him. I'm disappointed by that. Ah, so close to.
Heading
Oh
over.
well. Hopefully Shrug It Off still works here.
Engaging.
Not in this one case, at least.
I think I'm running low.
So I can't knock you out. Unfortunately. Bomber gets to go. Well, actually, I could slow down, said Bomber. And Axiom might be able to finish you off. And then we slow the Acolyte down. There we go. Wait, what? Didn't I just slow you? Oh, that's the levitate, silly me.
Flesh wound.
And armor did nothing there. But, thankfully, it doesn't matter. Now, how to best deal with them? I think it's really simple. We just knock out the Bomber.
Wired up.
Night-night, buddy. I think we're at our 3 of 5 prisoners so
Stop
far.
wiggling. You're caught.
So I think we're in good shape. So that means we don't need prisoners at this point. I'm sorry, fella. I don't have a guaranteed means to kill you. That was only catch.
Shifting.
Probably should have gone after Acolyte with that said. I didn't realize he was going next. What happened to you? Are you dead?
I
Yes,
trust
you're
in her
dead.
command.
Alright, spread that damage. I'm fine with that, because
Yeah,
I can
I'm
regenerate.
okay.
Stay down until you're good.
So yeah, let's just get more prisoners then. Hustle, Sephiroth, hustle, you're being slow.
Target down for good.
I'm nearly out.
Alright, so... I sadly cannot... I can relocate you. Sadly, it means
Swapping
everyone's going to be
position.
too far away to really get at you. Do I even chance shooting? Probably not. I just want everyone to start regenerating. Get themselves ready for the next battle.
Let's try that again.
You regenerate health, perfect. So I think we're good. Just hunker down and let Sephiroth do the work.
Splintering.
Only one who doesn't get his health would be Shelter, which we can correct a bit.
Smash the hostile.
Yeah, I can heal both of them because I have the med patch, do I? I'm pretty sure I do. So, units automatically have Overwatch, or plus 50 dodge for a round, which I like the sounds of, but dodge doesn't really help Sephiroth due to her negative trait there. It's not going to be nearly as impactful, at least. Alright. It's probably better than the Overwatch, though, considering the shotgunners I have. And considering I'm strategizing on everyone going right away. So they're almost never going to benefit from the Overwatch unless Shelter goes over here. Which then Shelter can't regenerate Godmother's health, which isn't really a problem. So maybe I'll do that. Oh, he can't because he's breaching. Never mind. Pay no attention to me.
Follow me.
Let's do this.
Grenade out.
No one disoriented, seems like, sadly. This area is too big. You were right next to the blast, yet you were not hit, surprisingly. There's our first Archon. Have a look at him, folks. He's gonna be a hard nut to crack. And I want to take you out, and I have really good odds of doing it. He still lives, sadly, because I didn't have armor-piercing ammo. But if he's on fire, he's dead anyway. And you're literally the only one I can go after, surprisingly. So I want to deal with you. Is that actually possible? Probably not. Let's see, 61 and then 78. I think I chance 78. And since that bruiser's right next, I have better odds to hit. Let's not kid ourselves. Let's at least take someone out. Now, Archon, what are you gonna do? Didn't even feel a thing. Yeah, what's Sorcerer gonna do when alert? Nothing.
That's the VIP. Protect that hostage.
So we have to rescue you, which is something Zephyr should be able to do relatively well. Sadly, Zephyr's kind of taking your spot. Because I don't think there's much need to use Adrenal Surge here yet. And Archon Alkalight's gonna go and... Oh, this isn't the one I shot at earlier. You're a different Alkalite altogether. So take your rear shot. We'll see about... Ooh,
Go on, get out of here.
gotta keep in mind my flashbang too. Oh, and a second Sorcerer. So, best I could probably do is just control what the Alkalite
Throwing
does.
flash.
An excellent distraction.
Since I'm expecting this bruiser to die. And then we'll have 2 agents go, and then teamwork to help follow up. Oh, he's just gonna hang... Yeah, the ragdoll doll's just gonna glitch out for the entire rest of this mission. It's what it's looking like. Nope. That doesn't surprise me. Although I wonder what I was expecting that to be the... Oh, it is the pinions.
Missed me.
So I'm gonna teamwork easily. But I am curious, how do I plan for this pinions ability? Because I can smash you, but you're immune to mental effects. And there's not really a point to rescuing the VIP yet, is there? Where exactly would I escape from? I think I have to get up here as soon as I rescue him. And these are not good positions for him. Although with that said, I am curious if I flashbang the Archon, what happens there? And apparently I flashbanged this valve too.
Present for ya.
I have no clue what happens there.
Should we move up?
Okay, so it just negates the ability. So we can turn off Blazing Pinions. And I really do want to hit you. I have crowd control for that. Yes. It may not be all that exciting, but we get our crowd control. So let's do some double damage.
Fast as I can.
No, nothing there. So Axiom, you're gonna get to move up. And Godmother, I want to believe you can just murder this person right now. And we have overtime.
Squad ready.
And we'll save run and gun for next turn. Thrall is sadly gonna get to go. I'm fine with that. He's not all that scary on his own. There. Nicely done.
Reloaded.
Now, Axiom, how do we best take advantage of you? I think we deal with our Alkalite right now. Although, I do want to use Adrenal Surge with you. It's kind of hard to take advantage of it. Yeah, because you can't blue move anyone besides our Alkalite. Oh, never mind, that's not true. You just can't do crap to the sorcerer, but you can keep the sorcerer from moving, maybe. Actually, I think a better idea is just kill the sorcerer.
Coming through.
And then just worry about the adrenal surge later.
Pumped up.
So, it is time for a point-blank range rapid fire with no cover at all. It was nice knowing you, my friend.
Armor soften the blow. Hostile
Two
isn't
sorcerers down.
Should have been my kill.
Every pause is filled with notes.
You're not scary. I got armor for this.
That
See?
hit. Still mobile.
Now, Godmother gets to go now. And how do we best do this? Because without a doubt, I have run a gun. And I can ventilate to
Moving
maybe...
and shooting.
I gotta keep in mind, I don't get to burn you if I ventilate. So I might just chance a regular shot, depending what the odds are. Okay, reinforcements are there. Alright, evac's back where we came in. And that did trigger reinforcements too. And I need to deal with that Alkalite pretty soon, which shouldn't be too hard. 93, that's not that's not terrible. Good chance of critical hit and fire assault too. This does ignore 2 points of damage though with the armor, but still worthwhile. And I could slow one down and soul fire the other. Soul fire ends the turn though.
Changing locale.
And reinforcements could come from anywhere too, so this could get awkward. Oh, I can't even see the Archon. I was kind of afraid of that. He is disoriented, so it's not a terrible thing yet. I think I would just want to slow you down, though. I might use you to reposition shelter next turn. Although it might not matter, since you go before shelter anyway. Alright, take your shot. Sure, take your shot, shelter.
I'm leaking everywhere.
You didn't even feel it, basically. So Thrall gets to go next, so without a doubt we're dealing with you. And apparently you're going after a VIP too. We saw the mark on you.
No ammo.
So I think the best I could do is try and smash you and then get ready to evac out with Adrenal Surge. Because hopefully this Alkalite's not going after our VIP because of what I just noticed. Which was the fact that they need that icon on them to go after the VIP. And you're out of the picture. So Axiom, you are in position to maybe evac out. Sadly, VIP is very limited in where she can go. And with absolutely no idea where they're going to come from, that really stinks. Because they could come from any angle, basically.
Rolling out.
Oh god, really? Are you going to be the one to kill the VIP just because of that? Oh, because you're the only one that's currently up. And you're going right away. That is inconvenient timing. I could fail this mission right now because of this. Although you can't see the
Silence
VIP.
weighs you down.
So, I kind of get away with that, thankfully. Now, I don't have a running gun, and don't really get the best shots here.
On the move.
Oh yeah, and there's another trooper right there we need to be mindful of too. Not good position I'm in with like a bunch of them having to spawn behind us. And you're gonna live, aren't you? I could slow down the Resonant, although I did use Soul Fire already, but I do have Hail Bullets. And that will be enough to deal with our Alkalite friend. Nighty-night.
Target gone.
You should have surrendered.
And you're just dead next turn. So you'll get to do your one move, and that'll be it? Oh, never mind, you're just dead.
Drop the hostile.
He didn't last long.
Reloading.
So Zephyr could do a whole bunch of stuff. So I want you to momentum and get ready to move out. Ideally. Once everyone else gets backed up. Root doesn't really help, I guess, but you are kind of exposed. So maybe it's not a terrible thing. Soul Fire.
Don't like the feel of that.
Two can play at that game.
Reload.
Yeah, you need to reload, but... And you can't quite make it out, so I think we're just gonna hunker down with you. Oh, and you have free reload, so maybe not actually.
Weapon full.
What do your odds look like? It's good enough. Take him out.
Target killed.
Now our VIP still needs at least one more turn to get out. At least that's what it's looking like. And the Resident, of course, is going to go after her. And it's another situation where, dang it, they're going immediately at the start of the turn. I could be playing for this better. Side domain, okay. Let's try and get ready to evac out. I'm curious, if I hunker down with you, that puts you just before Axiom and a different Resident. And Shelter's gonna have to get ready to head on out. I wonder if I can heal him if I go here. Since he's technically one space away. Actually, I should be able to heal from here too. It's just a question if I can heal from elevation. Nope, doesn't look like I can. Alright, so we'll try and do that then.
I think I'm running low.
Shelter could just heal himself, that's not a problem. Sadly, he cannot reach the evac.
Going over there.
And they are going to do a lot of damage. So this is not going to be pretty. And there's no way I could take out... I could slow down the Alkalite, but that probably doesn't do me much favors. Yeah, just everyone hunker down. There's not much we could do against the
Target
Alkalite,
weapon
though.
in sight.
Please, keep wasting your effort.
So I think it's time for everyone to get on out. It's kind of a terrifying prospect to... Ooh. I'm just realizing if I don't leave someone there, they'll have no choice but to attack the VIP.
As she directs.
Unless I could do something about that resonant.
That'll leave a mark.
You're no good if you bleed out.
And I have running guns, so maybe there is
Clearing
something I
a
could do
path.
about this resonant still.
Cover me.
I get to destroy his cover, so that helps some. We'll know in a moment. You could just straight up die, too, which would be even better. Although I wasn't expecting you to be lit on fire.
I'm nearly out.
Yeah, I kind of figured you would not be able to. Now I see reason to give you extra mobility, because that could have made the difference for you maybe killing that resident for me. But I think Axiom can do it. We'll know in a moment, folks.
Make way.
It's a bit of a gamble, because I don't know if the resident will just straight up attack or use one of its abilities. Okay, we're good. Nobody panic. Mission complete. It's just weird
Covering flanks.
having everyone evac out. For the briefest of moments, the briefest of moments, I felt like maybe the game just auto-failed me because all my agents evac'd. That's what I thought for a briefest moment there. When I evac'd my last agent out. But we're good. Probably not the most conventional means to get out or complete a mission, letting the actual VIP be the literal last person out. But it worked. It worked out nicely. Now, I am curious. Do we have scars or anything? Illyrium. Free field team. One day closer to the objective. And intel. Ooh, who's
The
this?
leader of the Progeny is a woman who calls herself Violet. No last name, no known origin. We now know why they're called the Progeny. She induced the psionics of each and every member. The sheer psionic power required is alarming. Consider Violet extremely dangerous.
I know her. When Advent forced psionics upon me, there were others. Many others.
And she was one of them?
I never trained with her. Before I escaped, I reached out to her telepathically.
And?
Her mind kept repeating I think it was a poem. I didn't recognize it.
We'll see if that helps narrow down who she was before Advent turned her into this.
Well, you look like a crazed psycho. Yeesh. I don't want to know what Advent... Yeah, product of Advent experimentation. Ooh, happy day,
You fought in the
scavengers.
invasion, didn't you? In the city center?
Paris. Yes.
It's impressive that you survived.
You think that's a compliment?
No, it's reality. The mortality rate in Paris was extremely high.
I remember. You should go.
Yeah, alright.
Well, that's not a good topic to bring up there, Axiom. I'm sorry, buddy. You need to work on your social skills a bit more, but I am excited for this. Reaper, we know all about Reaper. The trick is, how do we take advantage of it, though? Since, yeah, Zephyr enters Reaper mode with Reaper active, downing enemies with melee attacks grants an extra action. Each subsequent melee attack has reduced damage. So she could take out a lot of people, but we need to soften them up is the problem for that. How do we make that happen, I wonder? And we don't care about any of these, so I'm fine with that. And new supply items. Oh, that's because we unlocked more items, I think. I just can't remember what we got. And we got 2 free field teams. And I don't know if I want to reduce unrest yet or not, but this is kind of what I was afraid of. And kind of expecting. And I can level up this up further, which may not mean much considering our difficulty will just bring it back to max unrest, but I was hoping I would bring unrest down by 3. Isn't that what the finance is supposed to do? -1 district unrest for completing district situations. Okay, I misunderstood. So that wasn't very helpful anyway. So we'll get the free field team here. And we are looking fine. 2 more for rank 3s. And we can leave this be for multiple reasons. So I think I know what we're doing next. And Zephyr, I'm curious what... Oh, I have to wait till Garrison's done. I'm not going to make that mistake again. But we'll play with you some more in the future there, Zephyr. Congrats on your promotion. That just means Shelter's not far behind. I'm hoping. Now, again, a question. Do I reduce unrest at all or not? It probably doesn't hurt, but it may not do a whole lot either at the same time. I'm just wondering if instead I just get 1 more final field team, because with a couple missions alone, yeah, 135, I'll be pretty damn close to getting this finance to level 3, and then the special operations will give me the final one. So I think that's what I do. And except for that's what you'll do for the time being. Although I probably... Again, I wanted to see what her training was, but I guess we'll know once she gets around to that. Now, don't think there's anything else I need to do. And Archons are present on this mission. And there's fighting on the street, so... Nope, just 3 encounters, so this is not what I was thinking it was. But we have Superior Magazine, which honestly may be a bit overkill, but it sort of serves as an autoloader at the same time. Since I want to believe if Verge just straight up kills them with the Banish, then he keeps the remaining ammo. While it helps ensure that I get a guaranteed kill even if the hit chance isn't all that great either. So I think it may have benefits, but we'll have to play test it to see. And I want to give you trank rounds, don't I? Because smoke bomb's probably not going to be all that helpful here. So we have door, we have security door, wall, and keypad door. So I'm wondering who would, if I were to bring a wall breach charge, who would use it? I think we're okay as is. Do I prefer a wall breach though, or security door? That's the honest question. I guess it doesn't really matter unless I want to use both of them, honestly. So I think we're good. And we'll see if this expanded mag is useful to me or not. Let's do this. Alright, so the game decided to crash on me as soon as I start that mission, or at least got into the loading screen. So I don't know what happened there, but let's get ourselves ready again, and this time I guess I'll have Carp go back into getting our extra field team. Not that it really matters, but ultimately I want to look into the possibility of training Zephyr as soon as Garrison is done, so this benefits me. Just not what I had in mind in the slice, of course. So I'm just trying to make sure I have 2 free field teams, so let's get them leveled up. Because that's the entire point of this. There we are. We're back to where we were. We don't get a lot of credits for this, but we're already kind of swimming in wealth. Now, I just gotta remember what everything Verge had. So expanded mag and then a scope. I do need to look into a superior scopes, unless I already have one. Do I already have one? Yeah. So Axiom, I think you're gonna have to swap scopes there, buddy. I think that works a little bit better for Verge, since Verge ideally will never want to move if I want him to get 2 actions in on a turn. And that should benefit you just fine. Hell, it's probably just redundant most of the time with these shotguns, since they're so damn accurate and close anyway. But, let's see, Flash Bomb. I would love the Holo Scanner because it works incredibly well with Axiom, negating the slight chance of him missing and of course their dodge chance, if they have it. So I really am tempted to get the Holo targeting, which might be a little bit better in comparison, especially with Verge, the Holo Scanner there, but I want to keep the heal an option, since we are running without terminal after all. And I'll hang on to the key card. I don't know if this is better or not, but it works. And actually, I do want prisoners still, so having 2 with trank rounds is ideal. Now let's see if this crashes again, because this is the point where it did crash. Couldn't tell you why, but it happened.
Confirmed. Armed hostiles with dangerous contraband.
Okay, so we have to keep him from escaping. So, successful shots will crit, and plus 50 dodge. And all units here get a ridiculous aim. I like the sounds of that. There's only 3 of them, so I don't think I need a flash bomb. Although flanking would be good here, but who would I want to go in these slots, if at all? Because the only ones who are realistically going to kill anyone is just Axiom and Godmother. And neither of them I want to ideally go last.
Keep behind me.
So let's just kill the ones in front of us. Especially when we have an amazing opportunity like that. So, ooh, Archon's here. I would love to just kill you right now. You are dead, but you are going to shoot back. I would love to shoot you and light you on fire. Sadly, we had to miss, so that was not worth it. And we don't have master crafted weaponry on Verge, so you are not going after armor, ideally. Because I really do want to shred your armor. Ideally. There, that makes me feel a little better. And you do get your shot. Not much I could do about that unless, because you're already dead.
No!
Wow, really? Of all the people to finally get a panic result on, it had to be the sorcerer. I don't need to tell you how shocked I am by that revelation. Now, Godmother, I think, takes care of the brute. You're gonna just burn to death. I don't have to care about you. And can't really get a good opportunity to hit there, so we'll just focus on knocking one out.
Over the edge.
Especially since this thrall is gonna go next.
Crashing the party.
Enjoy! Another dodge, dang it, but I'll take the disorient.
Who wants some?
And if he dares shoot at you,
Pumped up.
then that will be his undoing.
Wired up.
That's the hope anyway.
On the edge. Ready for action.
Now, who do we murder? Who can we murder? Wow. You can't hit the muton like I would have liked. So take your shot on the Cobra then, please. Although he has high dodge, doesn't he? Doesn't matter. So you're almost dead. Oh, you did. Oh, I was gonna say, are you shooting?
Missed.
Aw.
Still too close.
You shot the one person that didn't really matter. Let's see, when does the muton go? After Furge. I do need to shred your armor if I want to have a good chance of killing you, though.
Moving.
Especially with the close combat specialists. So take that hit, and hopefully finish him off.
Deflected off armor.
Although,
It's no use.
it probably would have been better to go here. Oh, Bloodlust. Good night.
Reloading.
Very nice. You made my life easier, buddy. And I have a flashbang for you. I'm not worried.
Moving to location.
I could also potentially just move out of the way, I guess, too.
Ugh, I'm leaking everywhere.
Hell, just panicking you would be great too, wouldn't it? This I'm honestly curious about. Oh, I can't battle madness you. So you're just straight up immune to that kind of effect. Alright. I'll bite. Yeah, and you could just kill the Viper for me. I will happily take that.
Show them how you feel.
Keep the focus on them.
Kill him, please. Perfect. Oh, God, I love kind of battle madness, but it really is you need to be really thorough and really think out who he's going to attack. It seems consistent that they go after who they have the best chance to hit. And I have a 100% chance to hit you. And I could just flashbang worst case. I don't know how much time I have.
Another hostile down.
Until the mortars trigger, but I could just flashbang you. If not, just slow you down completely. I don't like the idea of being out in the open, but there's only the sorcerer at the moment who's currently panicking. So positioning you to deal with them is useful. Yeah, you can hit them. They're the only one you can hit. Wow. That I was not expecting, considering the fact that I actually just teleport him. I was not expecting that in the slightest. And I don't need to regenerate health. It's just a question if I want to slow you down, which is probably worth doing. Especially since Shelter is kind of out in the open right now. Alright, so you're just going to immediately run away. That's fine. Now, Godmother can do a world of hurt to you. I do want to kill the Thrall. And I can very easily just move on out, so I should be okay. Never mind the fact he's about to hurt himself multiple times, if that is Blazing Pinions.
Make a hole.
So I kind of want him to just finish his action, really.
Hostile isn't moving.
That's a relief.
Yeah, you're panicked, that's fine. Now we're gonna get you to say hello to Godmother.
You're safe. Get moving.
Now light her up. Please.
Target armor deflected the shot.
Yep,
A good effort.
you're gonna take your attack, that's fine.
Can't take
Boo.
another hit like that.
You're good.
And you're just dead. We do need prisoners though. And there's no way I can... Well, Sorcerer is gonna live for a little bit longer at least. Oh, I could just knock you out right now. Perfect. So that's
Hostile
2.
pacified.
You're just gonna hurt yourself, but... Right? Really? Really? Shelter dodged the bullet there. Although I really should have attacked him, thinking that... Because that could have been the end of Shelter right there. And I can slow you down. It doesn't mean much though. But I can. I was wondering what happened to him. Yeah, I'm just gonna chance Hail of Bolts because it's just so damn convenient. I'm not gonna chance those
Almost tried.
85s.
Low on ammo.
Verge can knock out the Bruiser easily, so let's take out our Archon. If I could see our Archon, there lies a bit of the problem. I'm tempted to just Quake to make sure I actually get the hit. Because then I can knock out the Archon at least.
Not so fast.
If the Bruiser dies.
Target killed.
Confirmed.
Battle Frenzy, we know what that does, and we have yet to trigger it, so that may have also saved Shelter a little bit.
Hostile still up.
Okay, so when you're doing that, your Pinions ability, I can't just mind control you out of it. That's good to know.
Subdued the hostile.
I could still just flashbang you. So that's not a problem. Now, explosive entrance. So I don't think I care. Oh, I don't have the breaching charge, never mind. I have the keypad. And that just means the next encounter probably has the keypad. So I probably want to get a little more aggressive here in that case. And it looks like a big area too, so I don't think a flashbang is going to help me very much. Which I don't even have a flashbang, or a second flashbang. Do I dare patch up? You have a heal, but you're also going last. So I think I'm going to do it.
Follow me.
And maybe we might panic some people with the max in rage. So this may yet pay off. So there's a Codex, Bruiser. There's a lot of targets. Who do I like the least? Because we could kind of deal with Bruce incredibly well just with Godmother alone. I don't want a chance shooting at you because you're going to split. I could levitate you, and that gets you on the neural net. And I want to shred armor. Oh god, he's doing these fancy flanking maneuvers again. You can't say no to that kind of efficiency, though. That's for damn sure. So who do I want to levitate? The Brood I could deal with so easily with just Godmother. You might be useful as a puppet. And if I hit you, if I could do the damage necessary, you just burn to death. Yes, you're dead. And there's only 2 alert. Yeah, let me just go after the Archon. I doubt I'm gonna kill you, but you'll be close to death. Ooh, I take that back. And shelter's marked. We gotta keep that in goddamn mind. Oh, only 1 damage. Alright, so we don't like you moving. I have rapid fire, which might be a really good way to kill the Codex off. And Adrenal Surge comes up next turn. There's almost no point flashbanging the Codex unless I'm gonna do multiple shots on them. I don't know how that will work though, especially with their behavior trying to evacuate. And I know you're gonna be able to do your stuff relatively unhindered. Now, do I commit with the rapid fire? I want to save this flashbang for next fight. And yeah, if I kill you, that at least gives Shelter a little more breathing room, although you're just going to do Necromancer things. Versus Thrall's a guaranteed kill. Wow. Oh, you're hunkered down, that's why. Do I dare chance it? At least... yeah, let me at least kill you then. At least kill one of them off, and I already see him removed from the queue. So we know for the timeline. So we kind of already know they're eliminated. And you probably just shoot at Axiom and make him very angry. Aw, maybe not. So Puppeteer will end the turn. So it's a question of how I want to do this. Because I have Banish. Puppeteer won't do much for me yet. I don't really want to burn Banish as well. But I am going to have to seriously consider something to kill this, keep this Codex from splitting. And you can't, it's not very often you get to hit 3 targets. So, Battle Madness doesn't really help me here anyway. Outside softening up our bruiser, maybe. Stupor would actually be good on the Codex. Can I use Stupor? Because maybe... I think he still have enough movement to get out, so Stupor is the... unless it's a 2-point stun, doesn't really do anything on you.
Give me your mind.
And that just negates the flashbang, so that wasn't helpful either, arguably. But you're disoriented, you can't do much. And Godmother, is it possible you can hit both of them from this angle? I just want to double check your range. 4 spaces. So if you go here, 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to believe that this will hit both of them. Could have probably gone for a triple hit, but let's at least try to be safe. Codex is gone. Crippled the brute.
You should have surrendered.
And you're just gonna get overwatched to death by his fear.
I'm not doing much damage.
Try the joints. They're weaker.
I would have liked you as a puppeteer, but that's fine. It means I
Reloaded.
get to save it.
Heading there.
Oh, you're not even going after Godmother. You're regenerating health, you're fine. Resonance about to die. Thrall is gonna do Thrall's things. And don't have to worry about the brute. Because yeah, Axiom basically kills the Thrall by himself, so I'm not worried about him in the slightest. But we need more prisoners. Heal me up.
Almost dry. Low on ammo. Almost dry.
Alright, so just take your shot at the Thrall. Not much to say there.
Hostile killed.
Yep, and sadly the regen weave doesn't kick in before the poison. But you should be okay for now. How do we best... Well, you're gonna run, so we just slow you down, basically. Is all we need to do. And we can't forget about you, but you make a perfect prisoner. Although, honestly, I should just stay in the poison and get the stupor and the mind flay at the same time. That probably would have been better. That works. Alright, now prisoner, please.
Hostile subdued.
You're stunned, you're not doing crap. And I'm already immune to poison, but not that it really matters here, I guess. I don't think we need to slow you down, but...
No ammo.
Only Godmother has the help med kit, so I don't think I want to have Axiom go in there. Well, actually, the poison won't actually damage you until this is over, right? This is not going to punish me for later, right?
Let's try that again.
Yep, you regenerate, you're fine. And you now do more damage with your mind flay, but
you cannot
it does take a little bit of setting up.
Tag the hostile.
By the numbers.
Alright, no longer poison, that's fine. That I like to see. There's our keypads. Sadly, only 2 are getting in there. So it's not helpful. First shoots through does +3 damage, so that sounds like a job for Axiom. Godmother. Oh, you still have your flash bomb. Huh, I figured I used that already. Alright. Axiom needs to go in here if I want to use this route at all. So need to be mindful of that. Axiom, just get available, please. Thank you. Although, I can't say no to +50 dodge. It may not be perfect, but secure entrance doesn't really mean a lot for me. If I had to guess. And everyone's pretty much healed up, so we're in good shape. I'm just sadly not going to benefit from this route.
Keep behind me.
Grenade out.
We got a lot of people this time. Nice enclosed battlefield, I like it. So who's of these two disoriented? Hitman and Alkalite, which we don't like either. Necromancer, Trooper, Archon's alert. Although they're disoriented, so I don't think they'll do anything because of that. If I'm so lucky. But I do want to kill off the Alkalite. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. It still guarantees a kill, but it would have been nice if I used that on the Sorcerer. So let's take our shot then. Burning, burning. I can't levitate you. But we could do some extra damage, but you don't have a master crafted rifle, so I think that might be better for a or not Verge, but Shelter. And I have Dodge for a round, so who? Although Levitate doesn't really help me if I'm not going to shoot them, so might as well negate your shot. And see if we could kill you. That was not enough, sadly. And we know you can regenerate your life, too. Wow. That armor must be negating that damage, I believe.
There's our target.
So they're the two running off. Necromancer's running off immediately, so there's very little I could do about him. And they're all currently disoriented. And I have adrenaline surge, so you know I'm gonna try and take advantage of that. Although it's gonna make me very angry, and I don't know if I like that prospect. Just gotta make sure it's not a dash. That's gonna be really important in case I don't enrage. Well, that works. God damn, did that ever work. Now go for a double tap.
Hostile off the board.
And he's still going, folks. For how long, I wonder? Eh.
That's the stink of organ damage.
Jeez, he just refuses to get angry. Mainly because Shrug It Off is probably a lot of the reason why he's not going berserk. If I had to guess. And I know to trick his brute, so I'm not going to fall for that again, but considering we're near the end of this, we're going all out. Now, who do I use teamwork on? Maybe on Godmother again, if I'm so honest, after she does her second move.
That's way too wide.
That probably doesn't really matter. Oh, never mind. It pays off. He's just gonna walk into his death.
Target down. Reloading.
Nice. Very nice. Yeah, you're trying to run away. We have a turn to kill you.
Flesh wound.
Shrug It Off doesn't... It just laughs. Shrug It Off basically doesn't care at this point. And I'm happy, but I don't know what the odds are of Shrug It Off even working is the problem. Now, let's maximize the damage. Ooh, was that... Oh, I thought that was a hair trigger at first. So, I want to play with Puppeteer. This is a perfect opportunity for it.
Unleash your frustration.
Although, yeah, just soften each other up. If you don't kill that bruiser for me, that is. That was a damn good hit. I'll take it. Oh, it's 50% chance. Interesting. Okay, so it's not really guaranteed, but I do honestly wonder if that works if they're corpses. Like, have my own actual zombies. That would be... that I would really like. Hope I got both of them.
I cannot get through.
I would love nothing more than that, though, if it's actually possible. Just have an army of zombies on the ground, just rise up for a turn. That I could understand if that was guaranteed. I just don't know if that's how it works, and I kind of want to kill you. I want you guys to kill each other, ideally. And sadly, because they're friendly, I don't slow them down anymore. A little unfortunate. But it is what it is, actually. We'll just relocate you, just in case you stay alive. And soften up our
Delaying
trooper,
hostile.
please. That looks so cool when it's upgraded like that. Axiom, you do your thing. Simply put, if this bruiser lives, then he just burns to death. So he either comes with us, or he
You're
dies.
supposed to stay down.
Disorientation was removed on a corpse. Huh, interesting. So they can shoot each other, which doesn't mean a whole lot, I guess, but let's have fun with our new toys. Melee attack, 95%. Do it. Geez, you're crap. But I think it's because he dodged. Is what I think happened there. Oh, you can't disable because probably he's already out of ammo, maybe. And I kind of want to just have you go the wrong way, but... And that will end your turn. You just can't disable and shot him. It's a problem. Jeez, these dodges. Alright, let's just deal with them then, before they wake up. Which they probably will in a moment. I'm just a little bit sad I couldn't use the Blazing Pinions ability, if I were to be serious.
Reloaded.
Alright. Actually, let's get... Who are we waiting on? Oh, the trooper is out of sight. I was kind of hoping to get a little bit more power, but I can't. Oh, actually I can. So just help us out then, will you?
Go on. Lash
By
out.
increasing my aim. Although,
Smart move.
stupor would have been better. Huh, you didn't even shoot him. Oh, that's because he's still technically a friend. That's why. All the more reason I should have stupored. Okay, he's already dead, Verge, you could stop. And take your piddly shot.
That'll leave a mark.
Treat the
Now,
wound if you need to.
now you come with us.
Subdue the target.
Mission complete. Perfect. So, Puppeteer will take a little bit of figuring out how to maximize, but I love the idea for like a big battle that it works on corpses too. We just need a lot of prisoners, or at least unconscious people, for that to really work. Ooh, does that mean everyone's promoted? Yes, it is.
Hey, can I get a comm check?
Whisper. You checked comms 20 minutes ago. It's a daily task.
I know, but I wanted to get ahead.
Fine.
Check, check. 1, 2, check. Can you hear me?
Affirmative.
Proper comm discipline requires loud and clear.
We're done here.
Sure, that can work. Let's pick this up tomorrow.
Well, that was weird. But what do you get? Fracture. Shelter creates a psionic clone that can use the psionic abilities Relocate and Soulfire. I like the sounds of this. 1 use per mission. So does it stay for the entire encounter, I wonder? That's what I'm honestly curious about, because that sounds like a lot of fun. Otherwise, everyone's fully promoted. This is a monumental day. And even better, we're going to bring the anarchy down a bit. And we have some leniency. We can do this mission here and reduce the hit faction target by 2 days as a result. But we will leave that for another time. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I will see you next time.